The industry is not doing enough on DEI, but one could argue the world is also not doing enough on DEI. We have a tremendous way to go. I think the first thing that we have to really do, and I do think it's starting, is having a reckoning and awakening like the rest of the world has had. But I do think that we tend to be overly optimistic about the progress we've made in our industry, and I think we're just scratching the surface. The other day I was on a panel here at Cannes and someone said, I think we might be there. I was like, there? We have like 100 more years to be there. For one, it's not just something you look at in the United States, it's something we look at globally, right? That would mean that we are truly equitable across the industry, across the suppliers, across the clients, across the vendors, and we are, I think, nowhere there. And so I really think we need to raise the bar. We need to share best practices. We need to challenge ourselves. We've got to be honest around what are the barriers that are getting in our way from making sustainable change. And make a true commitment and be very intentional to drive the difference. And those that have done that, I have seen significant progress, but we have a way to go for probably the 95% that have not.
Now, it's going to take us 173 years to reach gender equality. As a father of 2 girls, I find that completely unacceptable. We can do much better.
The industry is working up. I think it can. It's fantastic to see all the conversations around DE&I. I think, again, it's an accelerated need to do it now because the diversity will create change in the world.
UN Women commissioned a piece of work with Unilever and many other companies to understand what is the state of the nation of advertising. And of course, with the pandemic, we know that the inequalities got exacerbated. So we were trying to understand how stereotypical advertising still is or not through this study. And unfortunately, 50% of the advertising that we are still producing is very traditional, is very stereotypical, it's not bringing progress to what we expect this industry should be doing. And the most shocking data that I saw in this piece of study was the disconnect between the results and what marketeers think that they are doing. So 70% of the marketeers believe that they are doing a terrific job in terms of representing people in a progressive way, breaking the stereotypes, but the reality is not quite that. So the short answer is no, much more to be done, and I'm super excited that now we are here in Cannes, and I think that this human connection is really inspiring all of us to do it better, to do it faster, and to do it with more vigor.
DEI has risen in terms of the level of attention it is getting. So that's good progress. That's a first good step. Many more steps to go.
The industry is progressing on DEI, but we're nowhere near where we need to be. We're seeing a lot of good intentions, but we don't have the scale yet.